Today, I am reviewing the shallow/deep well jet pump. If at any time you'd like to explore this product for yourself and grab it at a great price, be sure to check the links below the video. This is a cast iron convertible jet pump, which is a key phrase if you are trying to figure out what you need. A convertible pump is essentially a hybrid. It comes with an ejector kit, which allows you to use it for shallow wells up to 25 feet deep, or to convert it for deep well applications reaching down to 90 feet. That kind of versatility is great if you have a property where the water table fluctuates, or if you're not entirely sure about the exact depth of your well when you're planning your system. It saves you from having to buy an entirely different unit if your needs change, though I will say that the conversion process is a bit of a mechanical project that requires you to be comfortable with plumbing. One of the first things you notice about this unit is the cast iron housing. In a market flooded with lightweight thermoplastic pumps, seeing a solid, heavy-duty cast iron volute is a breath of fresh air. It feels sturdy, and it is designed to handle the vibrations and pressure of a high-intensity environment. However, that durability comes with weight. This is a heavy piece of equipment, so make sure your mounting base is solid. You don't want this thing vibrating loose on a thin wooden shelf in your garage or shed. The motor is a 3/4 horsepower electric motor that is dual voltage, meaning it can run on either 115 volts or 230 volts. This is a huge benefit for homeowners or farmers who might have different power configurations in their utility buildings. It usually comes preset to 230 volts from the factory, so if you are planning to plug this into a standard household outlet, make sure you check that setting before you turn it on. If you connect it to the wrong voltage, you could damage the motor right out of the gate, so take the time to read the label on the motor housing before you start your wiring. The pump includes an automatic pressure switch, which is preset to trigger the pump when the pressure dips below 20 psi and shut it off once it reaches 40 psi. This is the standard operational range for many residential systems. The switch is what makes this pump automatic, ensuring that you don't have to manually turn the unit on every time you need to wash your hands or water the lawn. If you have an existing pressure tank setup, this pump integrates well into that system. If you are starting from scratch, you will definitely want to pair this with a properly sized pressure tank to prevent the motor from rapid cycling, which is the fastest way to burn out any well pump. Speaking of burning out, the unit comes with built-in thermal overload protection. This is an essential safety feature. If the pump runs dry, perhaps because the water level in your well dropped unexpectedly, the motor will heat up, and this protection will automatically shut it off to prevent it from burning itself out. It is a fail-safe that has saved many users from a costly replacement, but do not treat it as an excuse to run the pump dry. You always want to ensure your well has enough water and that the pump is properly primed before you turn it on for the first time. When it comes to performance, this is a capable workhorse for residential supply and irrigation. The flow rate is strong, and it provides a steady stream of water for standard home appliances, sprinklers, or garden hoses. However, it is important to remember that jet pumps are not as quiet as the submersible pumps you might be used to if you have a deep bore well. There is a distinct hum when this is running. If you are installing this inside your home, in a basement, or near a living area, the sound might be noticeable. Most people prefer to mount these in a detached shed, a basement utility room, or a dedicated pump house where the noise won't be a daily annoyance. Installation is where you will spend most of your time. Jet pumps like this are not plug and play. You have to ensure that the suction line is completely airtight. This is the single biggest cause of problems for people who think their pump is broken. If there is even a tiny pinhole leak in your intake piping, the pump will suck air instead of water, and it won't be able to prime. You need to use high-quality thread sealant, make sure your fittings are tight, and use as few elbows and adapters as possible to keep the friction loss down. If you do these things, the pump will perform exactly as intended. If you rush the plumbing, you'll be fighting a prime issue that never goes away. Who is this pump for? It is perfect for the homeowner who needs a reliable, affordable water supply for a well that is within that 90-foot depth range. It is also excellent for anyone who wants a dedicated irrigation pump for a lawn or a small farm. It is durable, it is flexible with its dual voltage power, and it has the safety features you want in a long-term piece of infrastructure. Who should avoid it? If you have a well deeper than 90 feet, this is not the right tool for you. You would need a submersible pump for those depths. Similarly, if you are looking for a completely silent, maintenance-free solution, you might find the jet pump lifestyle a bit too hands-on. You need to be the kind of person who is willing to check your connections, monitor your pressure gauge, and perhaps tinker with the system if a leak develops. Ultimately, the Acquaer jet pump is a straightforward, no-nonsense piece of mechanical hardware. It doesn't rely on complex software or fancy screens. It relies on a heavy iron casing, a strong motor, and a reliable pressure switch. It is a value-oriented choice for people who have a clear understanding of their well depth and the plumbing skills to set it up correctly. If you respect the installation requirements, specifically keeping the suction line airtight and choosing the right voltage, it is a piece of equipment that should serve you well for years. It is an honest, utilitarian tool that does one thing very well, and that is exactly what most of us need when it comes to keeping our water running. Just remember to take your time with the initial setup, and you will likely be very satisfied with the water pressure it provides for your home or garden.